Black Pride right there, to show culture and things that we are achieving and things that we do, and the positivity, right? The force, the beauty of what that was just now. So I thank you all for giving her that love back from our community that she represents. But back to the job at hand. I want to honor these two individuals who I've known for a very, very long time, but who went out and they created and branded themselves. And one, I would say, it's like a grandbaby to me. And he calls himself D. Tranny Bear. D. Tranny Bear. And this other woman is beauty, and she performs, and she is talent. She's also part of All Room. She's in the House of Infinity. People probably didn't know that, but I'm gonna tell you. And I'm talking about a company they call Double D Productions. Give them a round of applause. They are hair, makeup, and image consulting company led by D. Tranny Bear and Deja Smith. There's something powerful in these two individuals taking leadership to create a path for themselves and not wait for somebody else to hire them, to go and take a stand and move forward, to see them too behind the scenes, backstage, doing celebrities and people, to see them on film sets is empowering. And again, trailblazing. So y'all please give them some respect and love for Deja and D. Tranny Bear, Double D Productions.
Sure to really create a space, honestly, where everybody is not only like seen and appreciated for who they are, but like a bias for beauty. Beauty has always been so exclusionary, and we wanted to make sure to break that mold and really build the table to tell the stories that need to be told, especially for trans and non-binary people, to have their stories told from us, like as a community, and not just from cis people that have no idea what it means to actually live and breathe our air, okay? So like that's why it's really an honor to be here and accepting this. Thank y'all so much.
So there's a man, and I'm sure he's here. I know the lights are on, so I can't spot him in the room. But he works with the person that I call, Father Black Pride. The first Black Pride was in D.C. Do you guys know that? Okay, yeah, that deserves a round of applause. tirelessly for his community, taking the reins, doing so many things. His name is Kenya Hutton. And Kenya has dedicated close to 20 years working in social justice, equity, HIV prevention, and the facilitation of behavioral interventions among communities heavily impacted by HIV in both New York and in DC. He has been an advocate for HIV prevention on local and national levels while bringing awareness to LGBTQ youth, young adults, and members of the House and Ball community. While serving these communities, he has been presented several accolades, including the Dorian Corey Wisdom Award, the Michael J. Harrington Humanitarian Award from the Gay Men's Health Crisis House of Latex Project, the Award of Excellence from the Washington, D.C. Ballroom Coalition, D.C. Black Pride President's Award, and others. Kenya has devoted his life's work to the betterment of disenfranchised and marginalized communities and consistently works towards their achieving health, economic, and social equity. He fully believes that achieving zero new HIV infections is not only possible, but in our near future. With this goal in mind, Kenya is committed to ensuring all communities share this same vision of the future and have the tools and knowledge to make it a reality. Everyone, please put your hands together. And I'm going to steal some joy and say, congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Kenya Hutton, also known as Kenya Garson. I'm taking this off, that light's clear. I know we're behind time, so I'm not going to stay too long. But, I've been doing this work for actually, it's over 20 years now at this time, so I need to update my bio. And it's also around the same amount of time I've gotten into ballroom. And, I was one of those kids at Christmas Creek I was talking about earlier. And I was one of those kids that snuck into the Oxtown Middle homemade fake ID. I did. And it's from what I saw happening in my community and what I saw happening in ballroom that got me into the work that I'm doing right now, which has led to this career. And, I've worked for JMHC, Jersey City Connection, and so forth and so on. And then when I relocated to the little story, when I relocated to DC, I worked for Us Helping Us, helping individual prostitutes survive. I've always been in the helping people arena. And when I met the individual who talked about this, they call the father of Black Pride or folks, he was told not to hire me because I'm in ballroom, right? And everyone told him, he's in ballroom, he's gonna rob you blind. And his response was, well, I have nothing to rob. So, whatever. And, because that man took a chance on me almost 13 years ago, I now stand before you as a deputy director of the world's largest Black queer membership organization in the world. I was a ballroom person they told not to employ, took an organization that was only making $75,000 a year to now a multi-million-dollar organization. We just brought on Uganda, we just brought on ballroom in Nigeria. We are, and now the organization stands firmly behind ballroom. So it's amazing to be in a space with everyone and see so many accolades being given to ballroom. So I want to thank community, and especially getting an award from ballroom is always a special thing for me. So thank you so much. I want to say thank you to my ballroom family, the House of Garson is here. I want to say thank you to my fiance. Thank you everyone. Thank you to the New York City Black Pride Board. Thank you, Lee. G. Conde Garson.
All right. So we haven't had this award ceremony in the last a couple of years. Obviously, everyone knows that because of the various forms of lockdown that we have been in because of COVID. But one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I did do was to make sure, as you could tell, a lot of people have this intersectionality with ballroom. We constantly overlook that ballroom is that thing, right? It's that space, it's that place. And so it was a way to help me to find who I am and how I identify coming out of my shell. So I want to recognize some houses because every year I try to place some history on ballroom, right? And that's a good thing, everyone. That's a great thing. Let's applaud that. It's to so many people here that are showing you all the things that they're doing in the world, but some of the things that they do have in common, they found themselves through ballroom. So I want to recognize these three houses as to say that I didn't skip, even though we couldn't be here, but I didn't skip any years. I want to acknowledge the house of Leviticus. I want to recognize the house of Infinity. And I want to recognize the house of Mizrahi, who just celebrated their All right. Come on up here. I see Infinity. Come on. Y'all, please give MC Deborah a round of applause. This is over 30 years of ballroom right here. Come on now, give him a round of applause. Does anybody want to say anything real quick? Anybody want to say anything real quick? If you're good?
Thank you, everybody. On the house, thank you from the House of Infinity. We're very grateful for this award, and we're honored and pleased. Thank you.
I'm not one for talking. I just want to say thank you. It's deeply appreciated. Thank you, guys. He said if it wasn't for Junior,
I would not be counted.
Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing out there? If y'all don't know, I am Andre, the founding father of the iconic House of Mizrahi. One, this is so humbling because where I came from New York City, one. I was born in Brooklyn. I'm black and I'm fucking proud. I've been proud from a little bit. So, I'm humbled. Why I'm humbled is because this is my life. If anybody know me, I love where I'm at. I love who I am. I pushes everyone to become whatever they can be in their life to go forward and do whatever you need to do. I am black, I am proud, and I am honored humbly that I am on it because of my 30 years of Mizrahi. It is so hard to keep any establishment open. And in my 35 years of being in this community and coming out, my son is 35 years old, so that's how I know exactly how long I've been here. And when I came out, it was so hard, basically, period. And a lot of people don't know, Sean Coleman is the one that brought me to my first gay anything. Yes, gay anything. See, a lot of people don't know, we never sit here and tell our history about where we came from. I know this man from 13 years old. He grabbed my hand and said, let's go here. I was like, no, but then we ended up there. I just want y'all to know, this is our life. Love it. Grasp it. Do whatever you have to do to move forward and be powered. And wherever you are at, you stay here. And I don't care if you go through thick and thin, because I promise you, God will show you the way. It don't matter. God will always show you who is first. And as always, if you stay humble, please stay fucking humble. Humble is the key of everything. You could be a millionaire, but if you're not humble, they will walk past you when you hit that floor. Do you understand me? And this is why I am the man I am today, from God, my mother, and forward. And this is the truth. I would not be here if it was not for Boro. I just want y'all to I love you. I love you unconditionally. Why? Because this is my heritage, where I came from, and you gave me that. I appreciate this from the bottom of my heart, completely. I love y'all. I'm going to stop ranting, but at the end of the day, I want y'all to get a piece of Andre, because this is who I am. I will never change for no one. I am humble. I will stay that way. God bless everybody, and I love you.
Sean. Y'all give a round of applause for Sean Coleman, Destination Tomorrow. All right, Sean, you owe me a dinner. Now I want to find out all these people you done brought out, okay? Let's find out what's going on. See? I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to get through this because I want to make sure that every single person receives their award and receives their moment. So these two individuals, to me, represent empowerment for youth. And they've taken their talents to Hollywood. They've taken ballroom into spaces. This young lady, I want to make sure that I say this correctly. She made history as the first transgender cover model on Sports Illustrated. She's one of the few openly trans models to really hit and walk and do their thing on the runway. She was also, at one time, the New York City mother of the House of Miyake McGlair, right? Mother, that's right. And she made an international name in competing in balls around the world, right? Competing for face. She also was in this amazing film, Martin Scorsese film, called Port Authority. Did y'all see Port Authority? And if you haven't, you need to see it. And she was in that movie, and she also starred in it with another young man that calls me uncle. His name is Africa C. Qualls. Come on. Africa was cast for the role of TK, a ballroom dancer who was caught up voguing by the main character named Paul. However, director Danielle Losevich had a different direction in mind and ended up placing Africa in the role of Mother McQueen. Please, you all, give both of them some love, respect for these young people that are taking culture to new spaces and new places, creating paths for the next generation. Because they did, the next generation will be able to do that. So please give